Why are we here? What is the purpose of being here on this earth right now? This was a question that was proposed to me by my 11-year-old daughter, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys today. Hi, I'm Renu Mehta-Chang. If you're struggling with emotional heaviness or any physical pain, I'm here to help you find your freedom and your balance. I use the Akashic Records, cranial sacral therapy, and energy healing, and many other modalities to help you have that life you've always wanted of freedom, of harmony, and of peace. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I love to be here with you, and I love to comment on anything you want to share with me. So leave me a comment because we're in this together. This is a spiritual journey, and we are holding hands on this path. One of the biggest things about being a soul at this time when there's so much happening in the world, there is so much happening. And I have to be truthful. I pay attention to what's happening in the world, but I don't watch the news. I don't go and watch it all day long because I don't want to be in that vibration. I like to be in a different vibration because sometimes when you're in that world of constant information, it can really encourage you to be more in fear. And I don't want to live in fear because that is the number one emotion that many of us have. And we're always going to have some sense or some type of fear in our body because fear is good. It can be a great tool to help keep you on your toes in certain situations. But not the level of fear that is occurring in many people. And you want to be able to alchemize that fear and to be able to live without it in your nervous system, in your muscles, in your body on a regular daily existence. So getting back to the original question of why we're here, yes, we are souls here put on the earth right now to learn many lessons. When your soul comes down into this consciousness and this existence, a fragment of it is to come down and be here at this time. And in other lifetimes, other parts of your soul fragments are going down into those other lifetimes. And I made a video about time, so check it out. But when we are living in this consciousness, we are here with a numerous amount of lessons to learn. That is something that my daughter said, please don't tell me that we're here to learn lessons. But yes, we are. And why? Because we wanted our soul to experience these lessons. We want to learn, we want to grow. And many of the other light leaders that I communicate with are in the belief that this lifetime is the learning and the healing lifetime. So what does that mean? That means that we are all here to heal what we need to heal. Those genetic imprints, those ancestral patterns, those deep emotional blocks that you have inside you, that we all have. We are here to clear them, to heal them, to be healed. And that is profound. I had an amazingly beautiful and blessed experience to be with my light leader sisters in person. And what was so powerful was to be able to be in their presence and to hear them be able to say, I'm healed. I'm not on the healing journey anymore. I am healed, and it's possible. This lifetime is that healing lifetime where we can go in and clear away and heal what we don't need anymore, what doesn't serve our highest and greatest good anymore. And what's beautiful about all of this is that you are on this path too. If you're watching this, you are on that path, and it's possible. You can do it. I am doing it. They are doing it. And so can you. What's wonderful about having all of these lessons to learn and growing and shifting is because we want to be the best versions of ourselves. We want to be able to go out there into the world and not be bogged down by anything physically holding us down, any pain, any problems, any energetic blocks, and or any emotional issues. We can go in and we can heal them. We can find the root cause of it. If it's in this lifetime, other lifetimes, we can clear it away. We can do some powerful work together so that then we don't have to deal with it anymore. You don't have to deal with it anymore. And that's why it's so wonderful to see so many people wanting to manifest and wanting to address those issues or those repeating patterns, or look at those synchronicities and be able to say, holy cow, oh my gosh, the divine is with me. All of this is why we are here. We are all part of divine consciousness. We are all interconnected. We are all one. And because that's so beautiful and powerful, when you work on yourself, you are helping to heal the collective consciousness. As I work on my own stuff, my own emotional blocks and, emotional junk that's inside me, I am helping heal the collective consciousness because we are all connected. We are all one. It's so powerful and beautiful because your reality, the life that you're living right now, is a reflection of what's happening inside your own being. So what is being shown to you is being reflected back from what's inside your being. Does that make sense? What you're feeling inside you is being reflected to you in your daily life, in your reality. Two people could be standing next to each other and they could have the same view. They could be in the same apartment building and look at the same view outside their window and really experience different experiences. One could be super powerful and really upbeat and positive and on the spiritual awakening path. And the other could be very down and out and depressed and lost and really stuck. Yet they're looking outside the same window view. But it's what's happening inside them that's being reflected to them in their life. We can heal and grow and transform and transmute what we don't need anymore, what's not serving our highest and greatest good, so we can put our best foot forward. That is why this lifetime is here right now. That's what I believe. And I'm here to help anyone with that. So one of the things you can do when you're aware that you're on the spiritual awakening path is to face some of these things we don't want to face. I am a true avoider. I used to be, actually. I would avoid. I did not want to face some of those really hard situations that I had in my life. And with much work and with much addressing those fearful situations I didn't want to face, I'm able to consciously tell you that I don't avoid anymore. So much so that a light leader sister of mine said, hey, you are an avoider? I don't see that at all. And I was like, oh my gosh, Renu, good job, because I used to do that all the time. And I now feel really liberated because yes, fear comes up in me, but I'm able to acknowledge it and say, hey, I'm feeling afraid right now. I've got fear in my body and I'm feeling afraid, but I'm going to face it. I'm going to breathe, and then it goes away. And I'm going to share a real story of magic. As I mentioned before, I was on a retreat with my soul sisters, and we had a function where we were all getting dressed up as goddesses and presenting ourselves as our beings. And I bought a dress, loved this dress. I zipped it up before I left to go to this retreat. It was able to go up and down. I arrived there. I put the dress on. It wouldn't zip up. I had two soul sisters literally sweating it out, trying to help me get this dress on. and they couldn't do it. I even took the dress off. I zipped it up halfway where it would go to. I put it on. It was stuck on me. They had to try to help me get out of it. And it would not budge. And I had this moment. I got a download. I had a revelation. And I said to them, in front of them, it's not the dress. It's not my body. It's me. I am holding something. And I said, I have fear. And I said out loud, I'm now releasing the fear of what I was having a fear of. And then literally I took a deep breath and I zipped up the dress. And I had 2 people witness the power of releasing fear. But I tell you, that is what you are able to achieve when you face those things you don't want to face, when you acknowledge them. Just by saying those words and acknowledging that fear, changed everything. I was able to zip the dress up and move on with my day. So I'm here to encourage you and invite you to face those things you don't want to face, to look a little deeper into those repeating patterns, really be aware of if you have any blocks that you're holding, and really know that you can do it. You have the power to do it. No one can do it for you. This is your life, your soul path. There are many guides out there that can help you, but the only person that can do the work for you is you. And I have a free tool for you. It's the Spiritual Awakening Kit, which has meditations that you can use on your path to help you really center, to help you achieve and have what you want in your life. And these are tools that I do myself every single day. And I'm expressing to you to say, you can do this. This is your healing lifetime. Go forth and grab what you want and let go of what you don't need. Shed that armor because it's your time. And I'm here for you and I love you. And I'm sending you a lot of peace, love, harmony, and joy. Bye for now.